Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. The news is out, they finally found me. I'm a renegade, I had it made, and know all about me. Woo! Hey, Timmies, I think I botched that song up, but I was trying to sing an old classic from 70, what was it, 78, 79, Styx. Renegade. Oh, it's a great song. You know, I just think music was better in the 70s and 80s. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, welcome to our show tonight. It's Sunday night. And you know what that means? It's time for a Sunday night hangout with Psychic Bob. And I see we got a lot of people gathering. I see Ravens over there. There's Gav Hines all the way from England. Robert Stevens is here. Scott from Maryland is here. Raymond Hampton is here. Stojan Zdezelikov's here all the way from Macedonia. Sandra Ojuskin's here all the way from Germany. Felice Garcia is here. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. It's so good to see all of you. Yes. There's Angelica Borman, 1979 is here. Yay, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Haley Clement is here. Hello, Haley. Jamie Westmoreland is here. Hello, Jamie. Ariel Rogers is here. Tiffany Swinyer is here. Oh my gosh, so many of you are here tonight. What a treat. You know, I got to tell you, and there's Steve Taylor's here. Yay, welcome. There's Gene Kennedy's here. Thank you for coming. Well, you know, I want to apologize. The last few days I've been away. I've had a lot going on. I've been dealing with mom and some issues down here. Everything's okay, but just had our hands full. And I've been very tired because I've been working an awful lot. So I just physically have not been up to getting out a video. So I took a little break on Friday and on Saturday. And I appreciate your understanding. I hope you guys will forgive me for kind of disappearing for a few days. It was kind of last minute. I hadn't planned to not do the videos, but things came up and I wasn't able to be here. But I want to tell you guys, thank you so very much for all your support. I got so many letters. I know you were disappointed, a lot of you, about Friday, about the Kali video. But I think this Wednesday, on Wiccan Wednesday, we're going to talk about Mother Kali. And then on Friday, on Yoga Friday, we'll talk about the goddess Ganga Devi, and we're going to go down to the New Ganges River and do an invocation. So don't worry, we'll play catch up here. We'll get everything in. But I'm just glad you guys are here. I see Tammy Sabruno's here. Yay, welcome, Tammy. Good to see you. Lizette Diaz is here. Giuseppe Mastropolo's here. I love that. That's such a cool name, Giuseppe Mastropolo. That sounds like a designer. You know, Giuseppe, you need to make your own designer clothing. I think it'd be a hit. Austin is here. Hello, Austin. Yay. Big Bag Creations is here. Hello, Big Bag Creations. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. Anybody here, it's your first time, you new at Spiritin or new in the house? You know, make sure to tell me because I'd love to see it. There's Bobby Carroll's there. Hey, Bobby, good to see you. We haven't talked in a while. Glad you're here. Thank you for being here. There's Killer 1313 is here. Oh my goodness. I hope you're not going to kill anybody. City of the Shadow Seasons here. Colleen Radabah is here. Hey, Colleen. Good to see you, darling. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I'm so glad you guys are here. Killer 1313 says, no violence. Love you. Thank you. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Meg W. Hey, Meg. Good to see you. Welcome. Alan Clifton's here. Oh my gosh. We got the whole world here. Oh, isn't it wonderful? It's so nice to be here. There's Queen Cola Bobs. Hello, Queen Cola Bobs. Welcome. Well, I'm just glad you guys are here. And I hope that, you know, you guys are relaxing and enjoying your Sunday. Welcome to Sunday. I got to take my glasses off. I can't see. Well, Sunday night, for those of you who are new here or just tuning in, this is when we gather. Oh, Jamie Westmoreland says, please hold your donations. I'm not taking donations till we start readings. Jamie Westmoreland says, last week was my first. I heard about you from Kelly. Oh, wonderful, Kelly Coffee. Samaj, hold your donation. I'm going to have to come back to you, okay? We're going to get to donations in a minute, but I just want to, first of all, say thank you to all of you for your wonderful support. So many of you have been so generous in donating to this show and helping it to go. For those of you who are new here, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. That's right. I do this full-time all day long. I do psychic readings for people. That's how I make my living. And I've been a psychic for over 30 years. I'm a long-time, well-established psychic. I'm one of the better-known psychics in the country. I've done consulting for law enforcement and federal agencies, and you name it. I read for everybody, basically. I read for Hollywood people to street people, and I love it. So I'm just glad that you're here, and I welcome all of you. And I hope that you're going to really just have fun tonight. This show, we gather, we just hang out, we chit chat, we talk about everything, we see what Spirit has to say. Now, speaking about donations, again, I want to say thank you. Your support means a lot. If you really want to help me and help the channel, donating really helps me a lot to keep things going here. I don't have a day job. My day job is being a psychic. And I've been a psychic for over 30 years. And your donations are really helping keep the channel going. I'm using the money, I'm saving it up to invest in new lighting and new equipment. So we're going to have better broadcasts. And I'm so glad you guys are here. As for donations, let me just kind of clarify some stuff because there's some confusion. You don't have to donate to get a question answered. But that being said, if you donate, I'm going to probably give you a little more attention. Okay, that's just how it is. I have to support my supporters. But I'm so glad you're here. And I've had some technical issues where occasionally a message will go by and I don't get it and I miss a donation. If that should happen, please, first of all, know it's accidental. It's not intentional. And two, I can't go back sometimes because I'm using an interface. I'm not on YouTube. I'm actually on StreamYard. Sometimes their chat jams up and I cannot go back and get a question easily. And there's only one of me and there are hundreds of you. So if you want to donate to the show, this is how I'd like us to kind of think about it. Donate because you simply love the show. You love what we do here at Spirit Channel. And you enjoy Psychic Bob. And if you get your question answered, that's a bonus on top. Can we have that understanding? Now, that being said, I generally always get everybody, but occasionally one will slip by. So thank you for that understanding. Okay. So anyways, hey, there's Frederick Hill Jr. Hey, Frederick, good to see you. What's going on? Well, it's Sunday night and we're all hanging out. So I'm glad you joined us. Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you, Lisette. Lisette Diaz says, yes, hearts. I can agree on that. All right. So we're all in agreement how this works. All right. Nothing personal. If I miss your question, it's not intentional. Please, because I have some people writing me each week hate mail, tell me they're never coming back to my channel and I skip them. And I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm not. It's just, as I said, there's one of me and hundreds of you. Thank you, Tammy. Tammy Sabrina says, love you, Bob. Love you too, Tammy. Blessings. So, anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. And I thought before we get into readings, oh, by the way, real quick, make sure to be here. Tomorrow, we're going to have astrology forecast, see what's in the stars. I always forget it. So every day here for new people, we have something every day. So today we're going to do our Sunday night hangout. On Monday, we do astrology forecast. On Tuesday, we're going to have another live stream event, messages from the spirit world, similar to this show. So if you don't get your questions answered tonight, you'll have another chance on Tuesday to be here and get a question in, okay? Hi, Austin. Austin says, do you have a P.O. box, Bob? I'd love to send you an amazing book about the royal family. Austin, do you give me some time? I'm working on that. I've had some political stuff going with the post office. That's a whole nother story. So right at the moment, I don't have a P.O. box, but I will be getting one. Okay. Thank you for asking, but I'm working on that. Well, bear with me, guys. My voice is going out today. I had a kind of a late night last night. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And I strained my voice doing readings today. But I'm glad you're here. Hi, Bobby Carroll. Bobby Carroll says, I'm doing great. It's great to see you tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, Killer1313 says, give Bob thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, please hit that thumbs up button. That helps the channel get visibility, you know. Like this video, favor, share it with your friends. You know, you have my permission to take my video clips and post them on your Facebook or pass them on to friends. I don't mind. You can forward them on. I want people to know about the spirit world and what we do. You know, I come from the spiritualist background, and in the spiritualist church, you know, we're not a proselytizing church. We don't go out preaching in the streets, but we do feel that what we teach is very valuable and will help a lot of people. And so as you share my videos with people, it's helping raise awareness. You know, I mean, don't go spamming everybody, you know, but share if you feel like they would really be benefited by our work here. Thank you so much. Hey, Denise Simmons, good to see you. Welcome. Hello, Mystical Witchery. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you'll have fun with us tonight. Yay. Big Bad Creation says, I found your video on Dionysus so helpful when I was first connecting with his energy. Great enthusiasm in all of your videos. Thank you so much, Big Bad Creations. I love what I do. And I feel very privileged to be able to do this every day, you know, and to live as a psychic. So I'm a big believer in Wicca and in spirituals. I practice both religions. I'm a Wiccan and a spiritualist. To me, the religions kind of go together. And people say, how can you be two religions? Well, if you study each of their teachings, you'll realize they're so similar. You know, like you could say that to people in Japan, because most people in Japan identify as Buddhist and Shinto. And those religions in many ways are kind of opposite of each other, but they make it work. Just like me, I make spiritualism and Wicca work, you know. Oh, Marcella Staunton's here from Ireland. Yay, welcome, Marcella. Good to see you. There's Sandra Jiskin says, yes, I'm from Germany, but now in Woodbridge. That's right, you are in Woodbridge. Thank you. Bear with me, guys. I'm having a hard time with my voice. I'm drinking water. It's not champagne. It's probably the light in here makes it look golden tint, but it's actually water. By the way, I was going to tell you guys also, we had our psychic development class on Saturday, and it was a lot of fun. We worked on clairvoyance, how to see into the spirit world without the third eye. This upcoming Saturday, we're doing a class on clairsentience, how to feel the presence of spirits and how to understand that and how to receive infused knowledge. So if you've been wanting to do psychic development, look right there below my image there. Do you see where my finger's pointing? Register for Psychic Bob's class at PsychicBob.com now. Every Saturday, I'm teaching psychic development. It's a 2-hour class for only $30. Now, there's no other psychic in this country at my level who's going to teach you how to develop your psychic gifts one-on-one live for only $30 for 2 hours. So if you enjoy Psychic Bob and you'd like to work with him and learn a little bit more about your journey, you might want to come out to our Saturday class. We have a wonderful group. It's like our group here. Some of you are here in our class also. Hi, Lucas Gabrielle. Lucas says, that's cool that you've been a psychic for over 30 years. I have a question. When will I find out more the Japan underwater structure? Lucas, I'm not answering questions right now. Let me come back to that, okay? Because we got to do some meditation. I have to open my channel. One of the things I always say in the psychic development classes, I tell people, you don't want to be on all the time. You want to sit down, open your channel, and close your channel. That way you'll maintain your energy balance. So that being said, let's go ahead and open our channel, shall we? Hi, Tammy. Tammy Sabrina says, yep, I love the classes. Charles and I will get back in once school settles down. Yay! I've been wondering about you guys. I'm glad you're here tonight. Give my greetings to your husband, Charles, please. Thank you. All right, so we're going to do some meditation. So I want you guys to get comfortable. We're going to do our blink meditation. If you've never done this, just follow along. You'll catch on, okay? There's Ramona, 9954. Hello, Ramona. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want us to follow our breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. I want you to see that spark of light now. See it become a little brighter, a little larger. I want you to really focus on that light. And as you see that light, we're going to count now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and just expand it through our whole body instantly at the speed of light to fill our entire insides from head to toe with glowing white light. All right, so do you see that spark of light inside of you? Try to focus on it. All right, let's count down now. We're going to start at 3 and go to 1. 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Woo! Oh my God, I always get a head rush when I do that. Raymond Hampton, there you are. Hey, Raymond. Hi, Psychic Bob. I live next door to a family that used to run the community store. I passed away. The Rollies. Can you please contact one of them? Thanks. Hold on just a second, Raymond. Let me see if anybody's back here. Doris, do you have anybody? Okay. I think it's Mr. Rowley coming in back here because I hear him say, he said, I've got the books balanced. And it's interesting because I feel like this guy, like, it's funny. He reminds me of somebody out of the 1950s. Like, I feel like this man perpetually lived in the 1950s. But he's a really nice man, and he wants to tell you he's glad for your years of friendship and patronage to his shop. He said that he's fine. He said, me and Mrs. Rowley are not having any problems, and we're at peace. He sends his greetings over to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, donations are coming in fast as lightning. Hold on, guys. Let me try to get through them. All right, first donation, Aaron Patricia, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Hearts, love, light, and peace, offering from the flock of me. Thank you, Aaron, for your lovely donation. Doris is back here, and she's asking me to tell you, Aaron. She says, tell Aaron to keep her Reiki channel open. She said, your channel, your service to the world is a channel from heaven. And she said, this will bring blessings to every area of your life. So don't lose your focus on your healing gifts. They're helping not only heal the world, but they're healing your own journey as well. And Doris says, you're near the turning point with the money. It looks like just in about a week or so, you're going to have a good, solid situation in the money. Thank you for being here. Ramona, 99.54. Thank you, Ramona, 9.99. Any messages? Hold on, Ramona. Let's see who's here. You know, Ramona, I think I've got your dad back here. I hear him laughing. It's funny. I think your father in his life had this very distinct laughter because I hear him and he's like, ha, ha, ha. And it's funny because it's like, he has a little bit of Southerner in him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he was necessarily a true Southerner, but I feel that he has Southern like mindset, which means that he was more laid back about things. He just didn't get too worked up about stuff. And he's back here and he said, I'm a Southerner for sure now. And he said that he's residing in Florida. And he says, Ramona's coming to live with me in Florida. So he wants you to come to Florida. He's asking me to talk to you about the autumn, September, October. He said, as the air changes, he said, go south. That's from him. Okay. But he's in the light and helping you with transitions. It looks like a move to Florida is coming. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Robin Boston. Oh my gosh. $15 donation. Thank you, Robin. Hi, Bob. I missed you guys on Saturday's class. Things came up. Do you have a message for me tonight? Thank you. Hold on a second. Doris, Doris is back here talking to me. Doris, slow down. They talk so fast sometimes, you know, it's like just flies through. Yeah. Robin, Doris is back here. She's asking me to tell you. She said, you know, we wouldn't let him not slip through the veil tonight. It looks like your son is back here. I'm hearing him, and he said, "Oh, Mom, I've got some cool surprises for you." This is Rick, and he's asking me to talk to you about, he said, more people coming to the house. I want you to watch, because in the next 2 weeks, there are more people coming. These are friends of his. And these are people I feel that you have not seen in quite a while. One's a male, one's a female. What your son says, he says, I'm just bringing people to the house to let her know that we're all still connected. And he says that he wants you to deliver a message. He said, when people come and ask how you're doing, he said, tell them that I'm also with you. And so he wants people to know that he's alive in spirit. And he's not forgotten anybody. All right. He's also asking me to talk to you here about, it looks like there's some sort of financial blessing coming for you. He said, this is his words. He said, people over here try to always help people over there, meaning on earth. And he says, Mom, I'm trying to get you some extra cash. So there's going to be a financial blessing coming, and he's orchestrating it from the spirit world. And he says, have you seen my paintings yet? He's been talking about in the dreams, he's been showing you his paintings. So he wants you to know he's here bringing his artwork and bringing people as a sign of his presence. There'll be a female and a male that come within 2 weeks. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on a second. All right, Death Star, 10 euros. Thank you, Death Star. I've lent some money to my partner who has visa problems. Will they escape their situation soon? If they don't get their passport, my support might be in vain. You know, I'm sorry, Death Star. I have to be honest. I'm getting a block around that. There's something in this person's past that's going to come up that's going to hold them back from getting the visa. So I just see complications around it. I'm sorry. There's going to be some travel issues and I think the passport approval issue as well. So I don't see this going well for them. I'm sorry to say. So I hope you didn't give out too much money. I think the person will pay you back. I think they're honest, but they've got some other stuff that's come up that's affecting all of that. And they haven't told you everything. I'm sorry. Good luck. I hope maybe they'll get a breakthrough. Right at the moment, I see delay. Thank you. Raven, $5 donation. Thank you, Raven. Hello, Bob. I humbly ask if you see romantic love in my future. SBAT blessings. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. October. I want you to watch the month of October. Fletcher's back here and he says, look at the October sky and the October leaves. He showed me this beautiful deep October blue. He says it's October that new beginning and love starts for you. Doris is back here and she said, yes, she said, there's a wonderful partner coming in for you. And she said, you meet on equal grounds. There's a lot of healing you've been doing. And this person you meet says, I've been doing a lot of healing. And it's not empty words, they really have. So yes, watch October. I see new relationship at that time. Blessings to you. By the way, the name Ken or Kenna or Kenneth is connected to that. So I don't know if that's their name or a friend that introduces you. But just remember the name Ken or Kenna, something like that. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you. Senoj Muktan, thank you. $4.99. Thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for me from my father? He passed away 2 years ago. Hold on, Senoj. Doris, do you have anybody back there? Yeah. Sanaj, hold on. There's a few voices coming in here. One is a great grandmother on the father's side. He's back here, or she's back here. And I hear this great grandmother saying, yeah, we're all together over here. And she said, he's been a little shy. Hold on. I think your dad is back here. I do have him. He says, don't worry, I'm fine. He says, please let them know I'm here. He wants to tell you he's sorry. He said he feels like he didn't properly say goodbye to you. And he said, I hope that they know that I love them. He wants to reach out. He's reaching out with a heart of love here. And he says, I want to let them know I'm fine. He shows me at the time of his crossing, there were a lot of issues in the body. I don't know if you're aware, but he had a sugar issue. And I feel that the sugar issue brought complications to his body. He had some issues with sugar, like diabetes. And I feel there was a blood flow issue, like a blood clot or a stroke issue, also near the time of his passing. I hope that makes some sense to you. But he says, I'm fine. Everything's working again. And he said, oh, I feel free. I'm out of that labored body. That's the way he puts it. But he's in the light. He's bringing his greetings over to you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Kevin Elliott, $10 donation. Thank you, Kevin. Hi, Bob. Any last minute recommendations from the spirit world regarding my photography event? Photo shoot on Friday. Thank you. Oh, let's find out. Oh, he said, Edgar Casey's back here. Edgar Casey's asking me to tell you. He says, tell Kevin that I'm here not only as a psychic, but as a fellow photographer. That's right. Edgar Casey used to be a photographer. Yes, he's asking me to tell you. He says, tell Kevin just to let me guide his layout or his sense of design that day. He said, you're going to have some sudden inspiration. He said, to change things up from the way you thought you were going to do them. He said, just go with the spur of the moment. He said, it will turn out better than you can imagine. So he's going to be there kind of influencing you, guiding you, and helping you to move along. Okay. So yes, just let Edgar Casey channel through you. He's asking me to talk to you about special filters as well. I don't understand that. I'm not a photographer. He said, tell Kevin to experiment with the filters. So I hope that makes some sense. Thank you. Colin Edgar Casey. Blessings. Tampa Tart 81, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. My job recently relocated me to another location, but the same position. Do you have any messages about my job? Thanks. Yeah. My spirit guide Rose is also here tonight. And Rose said, she said, to let you know, she said, don't worry, you're going to settle in just fine. She said, her words are literally, she said, it feels strange right now. Said, because like the people don't seem as close and you may feel a little bit of an outsider. And Rose says, don't worry, you'll soon be in tight with them. She said, tight, thick as thieves. That's the word she says. And she said, don't worry, you guys are going to have a good time. She said, your job is secure. She said, you may be hearing more talk about, she said the word reorganization. And she said, you've already had your part of the reorg. Nothing will affect you negatively going forward. So you're going to be just fine. And she says that by December, she said there's talk about more money for you. So you may get some increase around December. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Karen Bryant, 276. Karen, I don't know if you saw my message earlier. I haven't forgotten you. I've just had a backlog and I've been dealing with my mom. So I will call you this week, I promise. Okay, on my honor. Thank you for your patience. 276. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for me from Spirit? Hold on. Yes. Doris Stokes is back here for you, Karen. And she said, tell Karen, don't give up hope. She said, she's been in a trap position. She said, it's a catch-22. She says, she's trying to move forward and then she keeps going backwards. And she said, the Spirit is aware of this. And she said, we're moving you forward. She's asking me to tell you that September is a breakthrough month for you. And she said, you get the stability that you're looking for in September. And she said, you know what all that entails. And she said, don't be afraid. You're not going to struggle much longer. She said, Spirit's aware of it. And they are moving you through the process. And she asked me to tell you about September. Okay. So she's here and guiding you. Oh, is she? Oh, Karen, hold on. I've got somebody else coming through here. It's your mother. There's a woman claiming to be your mother over here. And she said, Karen, she said, I don't want to intrude. And she says, I know that we had a rough past. She said, but if I can help you, I will. And she said, I'm working on it if you'll let me. So your mom's coming in to bring some guidance and help as well from Spirit. So you got Doris and your mom. Watch September. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. City of Shadow Seas, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. I'm going to be doing a Blue Moon Carnunos ritual later. Ooh, awesome. Well, congratulations. I think your timing, of course, is perfect. And Karen Nunos is guiding you. One of the things to do the show says, I want you to be aware of when you're doing your ritual. As I'm getting Fletcher's back here and he's talking, he said, the elders are gathering around you. And when I step into that energy, I'm picking up elders, which I want to call druid elders. So I think there are some druidic influences and spirit guides that are also going to be at the ritual helping you tonight. Okay? So there you go. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Mystical Witchery. I just saw your question. Hey, Bob, what's blocking my magic, please? Mystical Witchery, what's blocking your magic? And I'm not being critical, is you. It's not an outside force. Many times when we hit a wall with magic, what it is that to do magic properly, it requires a balance. You have to raise power to do magic, but you also have to know when to let it go and walk away from it. And I think part of your challenge right now is learning to let it go and let it do its thing. So magic requires us to let go of our ego selves. And I'm not saying you're egocentric, but we all have an ego self that wants to control things. So when you cast a spell, cast it, send it to the universe, and literally let it go and forget about it. And watch how quickly it'll manifest. I hope that helps. Thank you, guys. All right. Gary M, 1999. Gary, God bless you. Thank you for your support. You're always kind. All of you are so kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you, Gary. Hold on. I know. Well, Fletcher has to get in here back here. He's all wound up tonight. Fletcher's asking me to tell you, Gary. He said that he's joining your team. He said, well, I've been helping. He said, but I just wanted to be known I'm on the team. So Fletcher's here. He said he's going to help you. He says to tell you, he said he wants you to also, just like the girl before you, he wants you to practice releasing. So you want to send that intention out to the universe and release it. Thank you, Fletcher. I've also got Doris back here. Hold on. Doris, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay. My spirit guide Doris is back here, Gary, and she says to tell you, she says, I've come in to help him with his sleep as well. She said that you've been holding on to anxiety and it's affecting the sleep cycle. Doris she said, if Gary can get a better sleep, she said he'll have more power to channel into the universe all his gifts. So they're working with you on the sleep cycle. And I just heard Liz come in. She's your other guide, Liz. She's an attorney. And Liz has got a big grin on her face here. And she said, oh, tell Gary we're so close now. And she says, September is your magic month of power. So she's helping you with the breakthrough on a legal situation here. All right. So you're getting a lot of help from the spirit world. You're not alone. Let Liz help you. Let Doris help you. Fletcher's going to help you. If you ever think you're alone in the world, this is also verbalism. If you ever think you're alone in the world, remember you got spirit people to call on. My guide Rose always says, oh, she wishes people would call on her. I just heard her voice. Gary, Rose said she wants to help you as well. Rose is asking me to tell you she's going to help you with some financial decisions. She said you're going to have some investment decisions coming up in the next 2 months. And she said, I'll help him manage the money properly. So call on Rose. She was very wealthy in her life. She knows about money. Thank you, Gary, for being here. Blessings to you. Sorry for my raspy voice, guys. I think I've just overstrained it this week. It doesn't hurt, but it's hard to talk. So bear with me. I'm going to try to get through your readings here. If I fade away, guys, you'll just have to forgive me. Medina Belvin, $10 donation. Thank you, Medina. Hi, Bob. I hope you feel better since yesterday. Thank you. I am. A little worn out, but better. Thank you. Also, prayers for your mom. Love, Medina. Oh, Medina, God bless you. Thank you, darling. Yes. All right. My guide Doris is also talking to you. Doris loves to talk to everybody. She's like that, Doris is asking me to tell you, Medina, she said that she's coming in to relieve your past life trauma. She said that you've held on to a lot of fear. And she said one of your lives was in World War II and you were a victim of the Gestapo. And she said, don't be afraid, dear. She said, that's not going to repeat for you, even if it seems like it is. So Doris wants to work with you to relieve past life trauma. And she said, that's opening your channel for this life to open your psychism even more. She's asking me to talk to you about the month of October as well. And she said, there's balance in your life and your husband's life. Looks like some financial improvement comes in October as well for both of you. Fletcher just said, he said, psychism is strong in October and money is strong. So that's your power month. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. City of the Shadow Seas, $4.99. Thank you, City. Bob, it seems like either StreamYard or your net keeps playing skippity doo-dah. Thank you. Where I am, it's a little more rural, and sometimes the signal's not strong. So please pardon me for those of you who are losing the signal. Thank you for your support. Okay, hold on. Oops. Chat's freezing up. Tiffany Swinyer, there you are. $5 donation. Thank you, Tiffany. Hi, Bob. Any messages from either of my sons? Doris, you have anything? Okay. Tiffany, I got to tell you, I'm hearing somebody back here talking. I'm not sure that it's your son, though. Somebody named Tom or Thomas is coming in here for me. And all I hear them saying, and it sounds like they've been having trouble raising their vibration. They said, Thomas is here. All I keep hearing is Tom or Thomas is here. So I don't know if you can place that name, but that's all, unfortunately, I have to be honest, I'm getting. You know, I like to tell people as a medium, we can't always guarantee we'll get everybody we'll want. I would love for your sons to come through, but I have to tell you, all I'm hearing is this. Now, if that's your son's name, then I'm very thrilled, but I'm not getting a direct link there. So I just, I got to be honest. I never, lie to people. So there's somebody here named Tom or Thomas, and I just hear him say, let her know Thomas is here. Tom is here. So I hope that maybe you can place that. If you don't know the name right away, just write it down. A lot of times spirit names come through, and later on you go, oh my God, that was my cousin. I forgot he died in 1970. So that's all, unfortunately, all I'm getting around this. So Tom or Thomas, I hope that helps at least a little bit. I'll try again next time. I'm sorry, I just got to be honest. I'm not hearing directly anything beyond that for you. As a medium, I like to tell people, we talk about this in our psychic development class. And I tell all of my developing psychics, and you should come, all of you, and be part of that class. You'll get a lot from me there. But one of the things we talk about in the class is not just how to be psychic. We talk about the ethics of psychism, how to live as a psychic, how to embrace psychic reality in your daily life. And one of the things I always, always, always emphasize in my class is I tell everybody, say, be honest with people. Sometimes as mediums, we just can't make the connection. And people will respect you more for being honest and saying, I just can't get it today, than trying to halfway jumble and think you might get it, not knowing what you're doing. So like with Tiffany, God bless you, Tiffany. I hope you understand that. All I heard was what I heard. As a medium, you give what they give you. You don't always understand it, but it's what comes through. And sometimes, what comes through may be different than what you were hoping, but it'll end up being more valuable. Always be honest. So Tiffany, thank you for understanding. I hope you accept my honesty on that tonight. But I will look at that again for you, and hopefully we'll make a stronger connection. Thank you. Timmy Sabruno, there you are, $9.99. Thank you. Please pardon my voice, guys. I'm having a hard time here. Who's the new smell in the house? I've been taking a break from development, but starting to think I'm being nudged. Blessings. Tammy, I got to tell you, this is how the spirit people are. They will nudge you. See, you and Charles both are opening that channel of psychism. And once you open it, you can't put it back in the box. That saying, can't go back in the box. So you're going to continue to have these experiences. The smell that I get in the house, I'm getting two smells. And I don't know if this is what you're getting. One of them smells like leather. It smells like kind of like a old Western, like a Civil War era person with like leather boots or leather holsters. I'm smelling leather, and I'm getting tobacco also. So I'm getting both of those smells. And I think that these are Civil War people that are just passing through. Okay. You've got actually a few of them. I'm getting two. So yeah, you've got two Civil War soldiers just passing through. I think they died in Manassas. Okay. Yeah. So what you want to do is, pay attention, write that down, document those experiences, because you'll start to see patterns. You'll get to know the spirit people better. But yeah, you got two Civil War soldiers died in Manassas battlefield, and they're drawn to your house simply because of the light. See, spirits can see the spiritual light around people. So that's what they're drawn to. So yes, Fletcher just said, he said they're earthbound. So maybe you can work on crossing them. One of the soldiers named Fletcher just gave me the names. One is named Edward, and the other's name is Caleb. Caleb and Edward. That's the name of the two soldiers. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on a second, guys. We're freezing up. All right. Sandra Ojuskin, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, Bob. Back from vacation. Yay. Good. Welcome home. Husband did not talk to me yesterday. Wanting divorce now. Wanting divorce now. Not anymore. I'm done. You were right. August equals decision making. Sandra, I know that's hard to hear, but I do feel like you've come to this road, this crossroads. And, the problem is that your husband has forgotten how to love. He's forgotten his soul contracts. And when people go off of their chart and they lose their soul contracts, we really can't fix them, unfortunately. And so I don't want you to feel that you failed. He's the one who's failed. And he's forgotten how to love. So not talking to you, he didn't talk to the children either, if you remember. He's closing down his heart. One of the things that you could do to help him, now I'll be honest, this is not going to repair the marriage, because the marriage is over, to be honest with you. And I want you to hear that so you can process that and start to work on that grieving process. Don't skip the grieving. Grieving will heal you ultimately. But what I want you to do is I want you to help him be a better person than he was. See, when people divorce, I like to say, a lot of times people have been real jerks and deserve some bad treatment. But I always say, if they're really bad people, karma will come back to them. You don't have to strike revenge. You want to try to leave people in a better position than when you found them, or than where they are at the moment. So I'd like you to try to get him a gemstone, your husband, of a green malachite. Green malachite really opens that heart chakra. I don't see the marriage restoring, but I do see him down the road having an awakening and a healing on an emotional level. And so by giving him the chance to do healing, that's the greatest gift you can give somebody in his position. Yes, August is the decision time. Blessings to you. Denise D, there you are. I thought I lost you. $5. Thank you, Denise. Hi, Bob. I was wondering if my baby that I lost is around, and is he or she around anyone in my family. Hold on, Denise. Let me find out. Doris, do you have anything? Yeah. There was a male child that you lost. There's a child in spirit. I do pick up the presence here. It's a boy. It's a male. And I hear this child saying, he says, tell my mother that the timing wasn't right. It's not her fault. And it's interesting because even though he died as a baby, he's like an old soul. You know what I mean? Like he speaks as an adult now, even though he was just tiny. He said, it was not your fault. The timing was not right. He said that he was a little ambitious. He said, I jumped into the earth life. And he said, before I knew what I was getting into. And he said, I had a moment of panic. And he said, you had a moment of panic. He said, It's okay. Nobody's at fault here. But he wants you to know that he is around you and watching. And there is a female that wants to be born. It's a daughter, actually. I don't think you've had a daughter, but this is a daughter that will come to you. So you have two. You have a son and a daughter in spirit. And they said that they've been around you. And now, is there a brother, Denise? Because I hear somebody say we visited with the brother. And I get the sense you may have a brother or another male family member. Could be a cousin, but I feel it's a brother here from what they're sound like they're saying to me. But they're saying that he has the great makings of a father. And so there may be another child coming through one of your siblings or another family member. It could be a cousin. And I think that this daughter that's in is, and maybe the son as well, are going to be reborn as like a niece or nephew as well. And they asked me to say 2 years around this. So watch in the next 2 years, there may be some arrivals coming to the family. And that's who it is. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. You guys are so kind and so generous. Thank you for all the really great support. It really helps me so very much. All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to get through all these, so bear with me. All right. Oh, there it is. Colleen Radaba. Hello, Colleen. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Lord Ision. By the way, if you guys don't know who Lord Ision, that's me. I hold a title of nobility. As the head of a Wiccan order, I was granted the title of Lord Ision. It is a real title of nobility, a spiritual title. So I'm Lord Ision as well. Is James going to reunite with me? Dora said yes. She said he's been stubborn though. And she said, just be your, this is what she learns. And she said, tell Callie, just be your sweet self. He'll come to his senses. So it does look like there's a reunion and a reuniting coming. And they're asking me to talk to you here about the beginning, first week of September. Okay, so yes, I hope that helps. Doris says, call upon her. She said, I know what it's like to be young and in love and confused. And she said, I'll help you sort all of that out. Thank you so much. Maya, New Zealand, $8.99, all the way from way down in New Zealand. Thank you, Maya. New Zealand's kind of a bit ways, isn't it? You know, I love the New Zealand flag with the red stars. I don't know. I like the Australian flag too, and the New Zealand flag. By the way, Maya, just so you know, I do know all about New Zealand. I have a few friends from New Zealand. Haven't traveled there, but I actually know where it is in the globe. All my friends from New Zealand say nobody knows where New Zealand is and thinks it's not even a real country, but I know it's there and it's a beautiful country. All right, let's see. My guides paved the way for me, smashed doors of opportunities down for me, even keep me from going down the wrong path. Blessings to you, Bob, and your guides. Maya, thank you so much. The spirit people are wonderful. And they will help you. By the way, Doris is back here for you as well. And she says to tell you, she said, good thing that you're listening. She said, most people don't listen. And so Doris said that she's going to give you her voice to listen to as well. So get to know Doris if you haven't already, because she said, I'm helping her as well. So you got a number of people in spirit. You also might have around you, I pick up a lady here. It's actually a relative of yours. This is on your mother's side of the family, and I think it would be a grandmother's sister, a great aunt in spirit that I pick up here around you. And I get the sense from her at the time of her crossing, she had some, looks like congestive heart failure or some breathing issues, lung heart issues. But she said, I've slimmed down, and she said, I breathe easier now. I think she carried maybe just a little extra weight, and I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying that's the way she presents to me. But she's in the light and she's guiding you. And she said, yes, she said, I saw things and knew things. She was very psychic as well. So it comes down on your mom's side of the family, some of your psychic gifts. But this great aunt is in spirit. I'm also hearing the name Elizabeth back here in spirit for you. I don't know if that's the aunt. I'm not getting a connection. I just heard somebody say Elizabeth. So maybe that name will make sense to you as well. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh. There's another donation. Brian, $10 donation. Thank you, Brian. Hello, Bob. Hope you're well. I have a current situation that might involve me moving out of state quickly. Okay. I was wondering what you see, if I should stay or go. I'm very torn on what to do. You know, Brian, my spirit guide Fletcher's back here, and he says, go west, young man. That's his way of saying it's time for you to move on. And it would be good for you to move. I know you're torn because you want to stay and work out where you are, but they're telling me the energy is done. It's time for you to move on. So they're saying that in the next, like literally 2 to 3 weeks here, it will be easy for you to have the situation in alignment that you'll do a move. And it will be a long distance move out of state, but they're assuring me to tell you that it will be successful and it's the right timing. And they said you could stay and you'll be okay, but they're saying you'll be better if you go because there's new energy currents around you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Tammy Sabrina just sent a card. She says, oh, thanks, Bob. Yep, that smell was more rustic than the last one. Okay. And that's just what I told you. Okay. Makes sense. And I was wondering to sensing the earthbound like before. Thank you again. Tammy, listen, let me confirm you're right on target then. See, that's what I got and you've been getting it. And we haven't talked. So there you go. There's your confirmation. I'm glad. So you know how to work with the earthbounds. I know I've seen you do that. You're very good. So it's time to move them on. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. You guys are wonderful. Oh my gosh. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. Pink Diamond, $5 Australian. Thank you, Pink Diamond. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me today? Thank you. Welcome, Pink Diamond. You know, Pink Diamond, I got to tell you here, I'm getting the voice of Edgar Casey back here. Pink Diamond, Edgar Casey's asking me to talk to you about some travel. And he says, travel to the coast. I don't know if you live on the coast of Australia or you're more inland. But he said, along the coast, he says, she finds Lemurian crystals. And he said that you're coming into a time where you're opening that channel and that the people of Lemuria are trying to channel through you and connect with you. Mr. Casey says, go to the coast. He said, the crystals will be waiting there for you. So it's literally like you're walking down, the beach and suddenly there are crystals, beautiful crystals in the sand. Or you might be walking by a beach and you see a store. It's brand new there. It says new crystal shop open. And you go in, they specialize in Lemurian crystals. He specifically asked me to talk about Lemurian crystals. And those are a gateway to power for you and to opening the channel. So that's for Mr. Casey. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. City of the Shadow Seas, $4.99. Thank you. I'm going to be making blue moon water during the ritual. Oh, that's wonderful. Blue moon water is very powerful. Yeah, I'd say go for it, Whenever we harness the power of the moon, we do not only ourselves a great service, but everybody that comes in contact. So that water that you make, you can not only bless yourself, you can bless others. It can be a purifying water. You can put it in your bath. You can drink it. You can do a lot of things with it. So yes, I would say definitely do that. Thank you for sharing. Blessings to you. Sandra Juskin, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Bob, will my Etsy store be successful? That I can be able to be on my own with the kids. Thanks and blessings. Sandra, I do see you have a really good business sense. And I feel like your timing is right. Your focus is right. Your motivation's right. But I have to tell you, I think that it's going to go beyond the Etsy store. I think you should definitely start with Etsy. But I'm getting you doing some sort of interface with other businesses, like local businesses or even chains. Like you may design, like say, make a beautiful piece of jewelry, right? And then you bring it to a store and they're like, oh, we have 3 other, stores in the area that we own. Can you make 3 of these so we can have 1 at each location? So I'm getting the words partnership and I'm getting like multi-level expansion around you here. So yes, start with the Etsy store, but it's going to go into a larger arena. And in terms of timing is right now, all the way now through February. Focus on it. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. You guys rock. Oops, hold on. I got a donation. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Bob. Hearts. Yay, hearts to you, Melanie. Is there anything Spirit likes me to know today? Love your shows and vlogs so much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you so much, Glittery Rainbow. So somebody's talking to me back here. Hold on. Oh, this is somebody new. I don't believe has come in before. It is her. There's a medium here. She's from the early 1900s. Her name is Leonora Piper. And she says, I'm Leonora Piper. And she says to tell you, Glittery Rainbow, she said she's making it easier for you to connect to the spirit world. She says, back in my day, she says, when I was a young lady, she said, I used to think I had to stress and strain to make it all happen. And she says, it's really much easier than you realize. She said, relax your way into communication, don't strain. And Leonora Piper's coming in to help you with that. She says the problem is that you're challenged now. She said, you're switching between the intellectual mind and the spirit mind. And she said, you forget to let one replace the other. So you're working through two minds. And she said, it's straining you. So you have to set aside your logical, scientific mind and let the spirit mind come through. So be aware of that shift in consciousness. And as she said, she's coming in to help you just let things go and let it happen. So it's not an issue of working harder. It's actually an issue of letting go. Call on Leonora Piper. Look her up. She's a wonderful medium. Yes, and she heard me say that. She said, oh, you're very kind to say that. Well, you were. You're very good in the day. I heard so much about you. Yes. So she's going to be helping you, hon. So definitely call on her. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm telling you, I don't know where this hour goes. This has been a really full day. Hold on, we got another. Oops, see, I can get another one in. Did I get everybody? Oh my gosh. Well, there's still a lot of questions, but Psychic Bob is on a bit of a schedule tonight. So let me throw another one in. Okay. Shells Hernandez 831. Shells. Hello, Shells. Good to see you. Chelsea, excuse me, I can't read this. Chelsea Hernandez, 831. If possible, I'd love any messages on any messages you have for me. Be a blessing to connect with my dad. His birthday will be on the 28th, and I'm missing him so much. Hold on, Chelsea. Let me see if I've got anybody back here. Chelsea, I'm not getting in your father, but I got to tell you, I'm getting in a spirit guide back here. You have an angel around you. He gives you the name of Semiel. He said, I am Semiel, Semiel, Semiel. He's one of your spirit guides and an angel. And he said that he was with your father when he crossed. And he said, your father, he said, didn't feel ready to leave this world. He said, but we came to escort him so that he would have peace and be able to let go. Semiel's asking me to tell you that your father, after his passing, stayed around on Earth for several days and was around you. And they said that your father tries to give you messages now through the radio. So I want you to listen to the radio and ask Semiel to help you have a stronger connection. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. That's the best I'm able to get through for you tonight. But thank you for being here. Call on Semiel. He's going to help you connect. Blessings to you. Chanel Underwood, $5. That's a nice name. I love Chanel Underwood. That sounds like a designer, you know. I love that. All of you have such good names. You and Giuseppe. Hi, Bob. I've been trying to get pregnant for a while now. Do you see pregnancy in my future? Yeah, it will be, but it's not going to be till around December. part of what's going on is that you have a number of spirits around you that are vying for attention. And it's funny because you want to draw a child to you, and the spirits are sending souls to you, but they're kind of all fighting. It's like, well, who's going to go? And then they all get nervous and pull back. I also pick up that you and your partner have had a little bit of anxiety about this. And so you guys want to have a heart-to-heart talk and say, let's affirm our desire to bring a child into us. And once you create that stronger unity in your conversation, the spirits will be really drawn. It'll be much easier. You see, what I like to remind people, and it's so important, is that pregnancy is not just something like, oh, we're going to have a kid. It's actually a soul contract agreement between three parties, the husband, the wife, and the child that's coming. So you've got to have all three in agreement. So you and your husband start the agreement, invite the child to participate in the agreement, and you'll see how quickly. Watch December. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Denise D, $5 donation. Hi, Denise. Thank you so much. Hey, Bob, I was wondering if my sister is up there with my family. I was told negative things by others about her passing. See if I can find anything. Doris, are you up there? Okay, I think I hear your sister's voice, Denise. She said, I'm here. She's very excited. She's kind of a bit of a spaz. I hope you don't mind me saying that. That's all she's coming over. And she said, oh, everybody's telling lies all the time. And she said, but if I were to tell you the truth, she said, I didn't have the best of passings. And she said, the people aren't always, not all of it's lies. She said, to tell you the truth, she said, I was doing stupid things. And she said, I kind of contributed to my own death. She said, but it wasn't intentional. It was accidental. She said, but people think it was. But she wants you to know she's in the light. And she said, I got to come straight over. And she said, I was surprised. She said, I found myself literally in the light of God. She said during her life, she said, oh, I always believed there was a higher power. She said, but she said, to actually encounter is very different. And she said, it's beautiful here and I'm at peace. So she wants you to know she is over in the light. And she said, what some of the things people are saying are actually kind of true. And she said, but don't be upset with them. Just be upset with me that I didn't handle things better. She said, it doesn't matter anyway. She said, the world goes on and I've gone on. And she said, don't put any stock in what you've heard. It doesn't matter ultimately. But she's in the light and she's sending love to you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Well, gosh, guys, I don't know where our hour goes. I hope I got everybody in here tonight. If I didn't, forgive me. If I missed you, it was not intentional. Listen, thank you for being here. I love all of you. And I want to say thank you again for all of your kind support, all of your kind donations. You guys rock. I love all of you. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. As I said, tomorrow's going to be astrology forecast. We're going to look at some of the major transits and see what is in the stars for you and how that's going to help you on your journey. Listen, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your love and your support. By the way, if you also want to support Spirit Channel, maybe you couldn't get a question tonight, below this video, you should see a t-shirt store down there. And if you go there, you can support me by buying a t-shirt. So go get a Psychic Bob artwork t-shirt. All of those t-shirts are paintings that I personally did, and they're now captured in t-shirt form, so you can have a little bit of Psychic Bob art wherever you go. Guys, thanks for being here. I love you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. As we said, video every day a week. Make sure to hit that subscribe and also thumbs up, like this, favorite it. Well, guys, listen, say goodbye. I'm going to run. Blessings to all you. Now say goodbye, be out of here.